There was a party during the feast and a party. At the time, I could not, for the life of me, remember, and it took me a long time to find it too. Actually, I don't think I found it. I just remembered. The name of the band that was playing music is the Wind Weirds. I'll put that in the chat log. And in that band, by the way, was what's his name? Aranis's villain, Soren.
His uncle or cousin or
something
Uncle.
like that. Yeah.
There's my uncle, and this is my other uncle.
Yep. During the night, there was a manticore hunt, which you guys were successful. Leo leading the charge on that one. Took down the manticore and was awarded the ring, which was going to the winner. I'm trying to find the description of that ring real quick here. A golden ring set with a garnet. Feather patterned ring set with a garnet. It is worth 250 gold. Now, of course, Leo was awarded that. You guys partied hard some more. During the night, Sabra got up and offered herself to Leo somewhat forcefully, and he declined somewhat forcefully. And she went back to her room. Leah and Leo, con saves on alcohol consumption.
I wouldn't have drank.
You didn't
Or at
drink
least
anything?
not so much, if that's well. I would have drunk like barely anything, but
Just a little?
I can roll.
Yes, roll please.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Alfernog and Leah are out.
Yep.
Bit too much to drink. So, during the night, actually, let me just do this.
But there's more going on.
Yes. Oh, I found her now. Let me delete that. Yes, that's why we're just picking this one up. This won't take long. Hopefully.
I mean, during the night.
Yes, during the night. He's... There we go. Talking two of her.
That can't be good. Oh shit.
Huh. I'm not looking like I like that picture at all.
There, let's see. Your rooms are invaded very quietly. Yeah, they know they're going to have problems with you, Leo. They're surrounding you with their strongest.
Excuse me.
Very quickly, you are all, well, Leah and Alfernog are not awoken. What you guys did know and why I had you roll away, Leo, the drinks were spiked.
Oh, brilliant.
So Leah and Alfernog are drugged and incapacitated, and they're being tied up. Leo, you made your save, and since you drank hardly any, you're good. So they're going to be teaming up on you. So it's a good thing you rolled initiative, but you can re-roll that. I'm just kidding.
But they're gonna. What? I don't like this.
Yep. Oh, yep. So their rough hands grab you in the night, waking you up. You think it's Sabra, and as it turns out, it is Sabra again. This time, instead of just wearing a loose nightgown, she's wearing armor. And she's there with Thurl, this guy. He's the boss, of course. And a couple other warriors. This guy and one initiate so far. But others may join, depending on how much of a fight you put up here, Leo. So let me get initiatives. I'll roll one for Thurl, and that'll just be everybody. Alright, they were fastest. So this guy is doing a help action on Thurl, and this guy is doing a help action on Sabra, so that they each have advantage, and what they're doing is tying you up, Leo. They're binding your hands and your feet, and the first thing that they did, by the way, was grab your weapon, and actually this guy grabbed your weapon and took off with it. So this guy will come in
Alright.
and help out Thurl. So, Thurl tries to grab you, makes a strength with advantage. And Leo, roll your strength to resist. It can be athletics or acrobatics.
Wait, can I just not resist?
Yes, you cannot resist.
So,
Accept
Alright.
it. Alright. Thurl
I
says, and Sabra says, you are wise to not fight this. That is an honorable way to die.
Wait, what do you mean die?
Also,
what's wrong?
Yes, okay. Got all my ducks in a row. So, Sabra says, you should have accepted me when you had the chance. And Thurl gives her a sharp look, and he says, you stay here, to her. And to the others, he says, and shouts to the other room where Leah is, get them bound and take them to the roof.
Is something wrong? Did we do something? Why are you capturing us?
He gives you a stern smile and he says, Sir Knight, nothing at all. It is quite the opposite. You will be a grand sacrifice to Yansi Ben.
Sacrifice? Yansi Ben? Who's that? What's that?
Make your religion or arcana.
I'm guessing
Just be
intelligence.
intelligence, yeah. Either arcana or religion would apply.
Great.
Apparently you do know what that is. You did get a crit. Yansi Ben is an elemental prince. He is basically a bad guy, one of the elemental chaos lords. He is in charge of the elemental plane of air. He is basically a living
All right.
tornado.
Oh. And he's a deity?
No, he is a elemental prince, which is actually the opposite of what a deity is.
Like
They fight
demon
with the
or
gods.
something?
No. Demons are a perversion of elemental forces, so kind of. You can kind of see it that way. Instead of looking for like just pure destruction, he wants to destroy the world through air only. He is just representative of destructive air. Just a tornado. It's almost neutral. You know, care what he destroys, but it is evil because he only wants to destroy.
So natural evil.
Yes. Yeah, it'd be a primal elemental force. So you guys are brought up to the roof. And give me one moment here. The moon illuminates the misty canyon below Feathergale Spire. In the far distance, a single shard. No, that's for the Manticore. He's gone, of course. I don't have a good picture for this, but basically the river valley, the Sighing Valley, creates a fog at night when the temperature drops. And so this fog rises up out of the valley floor and surrounds the tower. And, you know, the tower sits up pretty high, so what it looks like, you're actually floating on a sea of clouds when you're up here. It's very windy, of course, you could imagine, and you can see a long way. It's a nice, clear night. Sabra's not here. She was told to stay behind. Alright, you guys are dragged to the top of the tower. Thurl Maraska is in the lead. And first one up is Alfernog. You are dragged here. Like so. And just by the orientation, it makes sense to me. They would grab you and face you back towards the edge of the tower. So you're facing the tower as they get ready to toss you over the edge. And Thurl calls out praises to Yansi Ben and that he should accept this offering of an aerial death. And as he says death, the two men toss Alfernog over the edge.
Well, that's
shit.
lovely.
Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea.
He turns and motions for Leah next.
Oh no, no!
She is also
Wait,
dragged.
wait.
Or like so. What do you want to do, Leo?
Since I do have my spirit justice down there, can I?
That's right.
I can telepathically communicate with it 1 mile away.
That's right.
So I try to tell him to grab us while we are thrown or something, or try at least.
Okay. Did you find him? He is on the board. I don't know if he has vision. I don't have it
No.
set where you can see through your mount. No. I'll grab him and bring him to you, and you know you can make checks with him. He's not here, but there he is for you to make checks. Go ahead and make your athletics to see if he's good enough to bound down the cliffs to get to the base of the tower in time.
He is, isn't he? And like that.
He does have lion features, which helps him
On the
jump.
side of the bridge,
Yes.
isn't it? So do I need to make the strength check? Anyways,
Yes, the athletics. Here, let me get this picture, and that way I can. Oh, I've got an even better when I get this picture. So you can see where the bridge is. You are being thrown down into the chasm.
I can't see anything. Oh, is it loading?
Oh, do you need character? You probably need a character here. I'll tell you what.
Camera.
Yeah, you don't have that camera. Let me just make sure of something. I'm going to turn off dynamic lighting for a second so you guys can see, and then I'm going to turn it off again because I got some notes here. So you can see the tower, the bridge. So he is on the bridge.
Yes.
Your guys are being thrown down into the chasm, so that's what he's going to have to leap to make his way down into. See what I mean?
Okay.
That's where.
Understood. So strength check.
Yes, I will ping you back to where you guys are.
Oh, don't fail me now. No.
Justice struggles and rolls and takes a pretty bumpy ride down the cliff. We will check to see if he actually survives that fall, because that's a bad roll. Thurl shouts. You can barely hear his voice above the howling of the wind, shouting for Yancy Ben to accept this offering as Leah is thrown over the edge. Finally, Leo.
Sure wish we were awake.
Leo, do you struggle or do you accept it?
Struggling would not quite help here. Not against this many, not alone.
No. I just was curious if you did struggle, but you're right. Retain some dignity and honor, and you've gained the respect of Thurl by doing so. And Leo is thrown from the edge with the ring, and he says, accept this shiny gem and this knight who fought bravely.
Damn.
You guys can hear the howling of the wind as you plummet to your certain death,
Or not.
hundreds of feet below.
Do we wake up?
Oh yeah. I would say you'd probably be groggily awake. It was
Okay.
drugged. You were make con saves. Let's see what the dice decide if you wake up during your plummet or not. If you have your last thoughts. Leah, you do. Alfernog, you do. You wake up plummeting hundreds
That's
of
just
feet.
brilliant.
And start screaming because he's
I'm gonna
afraid of
start-
heights.
Yeah, hollering for birdie, birdie, birdies. Here, birdie, birdie, birdies. Help, birdie, birdies. Damn birds.
So Leah still struggles to find some way to live.
Caw.
Leo, do you have any thoughts for your deity? As you plummet to your death.
I pray to Tom. Please, I don't mind if you will take me with you to save my friends. And
Nice.
is it possible to cast anything while being thrown?
You were still bound, so no. They kept you guys bound.
Shit.
So,
That was a quick adventure.
I told you guys it'd be quick. Be a few minutes. As you guys plummet, you hear the sound of an eagle cry, and you're able to look up. Remember, they threw you, so you'd be looking up as you fall. You see a flock of Aarakocra diving towards you. Give me a second.
Oh, wow.
So I forgot to bring Aarakocra with me. Let me get their pictures. Can't believe I forgot that. It's only slightly integral. You see a group. Most of them look like this. The one looks like this. Really big one, 12-foot wingspan. He's a big dude. And this guy's there from the last campaign. Decided to join up. I think he had a name change, but his name originally was Rajak, which is his name again. So, 4 of them clasp hands together and begin spinning. If you guys have seen Knights of Sidonia, you know what clasp formation looks like. That's what they do. And they start spinning, dive straight for the top of the tower. They spin so fast that it's a blur of wings and feathers and beaks, and at the last moment they each split, going the 4 directions. And as they split and dive away, a vortex of wind slams down to the top of the tower. And an air elemental starts causing havoc,
Oh, wow.
attacking the knights.
Yay!
We're still
4 other...
diving.
Yes, while you guys are falling, Kathon is the leader's name, dives and catches, well actually he'd have to catch Leo because he's heavy. Kathon dives to catch Leo. Rajak will catch Alfernog, and 2 others will dive and catch Leah. And their wings catch the air and they swoop up and out and head south. You guys can hear Thurl Maraska cursing and shouting after you, and battle is joined as they fight against the air elemental on the roof.
Shouldn't have messed with us.
Yeah, that's bad for them.
Now we got to see if Justice survived the fall. Justice did not survive the fall.
Oh no!
He scrambles and, well, he is a spirit that would do anything to save his paladin. So he hits the bottom of the canyon with a crunch and then poofs and disappears.
Justice demands retribution.
Justice demands justice. Well done. So Kathon and Rajak and all the others escort you guys to their roost. I have that. Give me just a second. I'm dragging you guys over right now. It is night, of course. But they bring you to another spire further down in the south in the Sighing Valley. They set you guys down and alight on the rocky outcropping. And they bow to you and they say, or Kathon says, "Greetings, warriors. An enemy of an enemy could perhaps be a friend?" And he cocks his head.
Are we on the ground?
What's that?
Are we on the ground?
Yes, they set you guys down, but as you can see, it's a little precarious. You got a little room, but of course you don't have claws to hold on, so it's precarious up here.
Allies,
I
sure,
see.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for saving us.
Uh-huh.
Who might you be?
He bows and he says, "Forgive me. My name is Cathon. I represent here the Wind Dukes of Akka."
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
We are the Hudaim, the military force that watches over this valley, and long have we suspected the so-called Feathergale Knights of evil. There is no correct they do in your language.
Evil sounds good. Yep.
One of the other warriors steps forward and says something in a language you don't understand to Cathon. And he says, "What?" and runs to the back of the, to the other end of the little eyrie that you're on. And starts cussing in a language you don't understand, but you can tell it's cussing. And he comes back out and he says, oh, that guy's not there. He says, "Perhaps a show of goodwill turn for another. It appears evil Audrain has been here and stolen our eggs."
Your babies.
"I cannot tell you the perverse things she will do to them. Would you be willing, perhaps, to recover
Who's
our
she?
eggs?"
Sure. Yeah.
Of
Definitely.
course.
She is a vile creature that lives in a valley nearby. We are incapable of fighting her creatures. They cause us to plummet to our deaths. But you, with your flat feet and ground, perhaps would be successful. Further,
Of course.
we have spotted
That'd be
others walking along the mountains. There's one now, and he points, and of course you guys, well, you can make perception checks and see if you can see what his eagle eyes see.
it. Well, no more macros for now.
No, not that one. This one.
Leah, your elf eyes do see the motion, and you can't make out the details, but from the profile, Dibble on Mr. Oinkers makes a pretty clear profile. And you can see him picking his way along a cliff, and Cathon points and says, "This creature confuses us."
Oh, he is one of our party members. He is okay.
So be it.
Mr. Oinkers is a very fine soul, and Dibbles is wonderful too.
Very well. There are others in the valley that we would ask your opinion of.
Sure.
Perhaps we could help you in regathering. We've been watching you for some time. We saw you enter the tower, and we feared the worst, which is why we stayed and scouted.
We greatly appreciate that. We can tell that you have good souls, not like the representatives of the tower, which I think we need to cleanse. We need to rid that tower of these people.
All of the Arakocra let out piercing cries, and they say, "We have found good allies indeed. Cleansing the tower has been our prime objective."
How are we able to climb down cliff, or are they going to help us get down?
They'll take you down. It's completely inaccessible to anyone without a fly suit.
Okay, and what about Dibble
I
and
will show
Oinkers?
you ever.
What? I missed all
You
that.
show us the world. Aladdin song.
Awesome. What did you say, Leah?
I want to make sure that Dibbles and Oinkers sits down safely too, so maybe if they can help. Like,
Yeah.
I'd like to at least have one of us approach Dibbles and say, "Hey, they are on our side. Don't freak out. They're gonna grab you and take you safe."
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I would hate for Dibble to attack him, thinking, "Oh my gosh, what is this?"
Get your dirty hands off me.
Mr. Oinkers.
This damn dirty bird.
You know what I mean?
Cathon says he
You like
offers to help you guys regather and regroup. What did you click? Oh, God.
Frustrated with digestive
This
issues
ought to
that
be
keep
good.
coming back? Try Digestive Advantage. Unique natural probiotic that survives 100 times better
Oh,
than the
that's
leading
just wrong, man.
probiotics, so it can get where you need it. Take control of your digestive health with Digestive
Oh,
Advantage.
that is just wrong.
That's just great.
I have to stop watching.
Oh, pig, that's a hog. There's a difference. Hogs you can ride, pigs you can't.
I know, I stopped.
That is Dibble.
Wow. Awesome. That guy's that guy's as talkative as Mr. Runkers is too.
He has abs on him too.
That's awesome. Fantastic. All right. Well, that's a good spot to. So that ends that little introductory thing. That
I'm
says
so fascinated here.
that was going to be a quick one. 37 minutes, not bad.
Oh,
So I'm going to go ahead and stop Twitch there, and then we'll actually start an adventure starting from here.
I will be so happy when I'm on the ground.